Imagine becoming a stranger to someone who knew everything.
Yeah, that's the part nobody talks about. Yeah, I used to know your mornings, your favorite coffee shop, the songs you play on repeat, the dreams you never stop. Talking about at 3 a.m. like they were written in stone. Now I couldn't tell you what city you call home, and that's insane. Cause once upon a time, you were the first person I wanted on my side. Now if something good happens, oh, my whole world falls apart. I don't even know if you recognize my heart.
We used to know every little thing. Now we know nothing. We don't follow each other anymore. Not online, not in life, not like before. You disappeared, one post at a time, until your world stopped touching mine. We don't follow each other anymore. Make your heart. Not anymore. Like before.
I heard your name last weekend from somebody we both knew. They said you're doing well now, and honestly I hope it's true. But hearing updates secondhand felt stranger than I thought. Cause once I knew everything, now I know almost not. And maybe that's what happens, maybe this is growing up. People become stories you don't get to finish. People become memories you can't revisit. People become chapters you never stop missing.
The distance wasn't miles, it was time.
New followers, new circles, new faces in your pictures, new places, new stories, different people in the mixture. And I'm not jealous, that's the truth. I don't want the oldest back, I just miss the way we knew. Every secret, every scar, every reason for who we are. Now we're watching from afar like two disconnected stars. Funny how the world gets smaller while two people drift apart, till one day you're just somebody who used to know my heart.
Pieces make your heart.
Do you ever check my profile?
No.
Really?
Not anymore.
Good. Sometimes I still want to. But a part of me always will.
Not your profile, not your pictures,
just the person I knew
before the distance became real.
Suggested account.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Not this time. Funny thing about moving on,
the first thing we do
is hide the evidence.
But hidden doesn't mean gone. Yeah, archived the photos, muted your name, buried the messages trying to change the way I felt, the way I hurt, the way your memory still worked like a song I swore I never played. Yeah, you somehow knew every word. Everybody said out of sight, out of mind. Nobody warned me, you still be everywhere inside. So now the pictures sleep in the folder I don't open, and the feelings stay awake like promises unspoken.
I put you where I couldn't see, not where I couldn't feel. Archived but not gone, still living underneath every quiet moment, still reaching out to me. Archived but not gone, like a shadow in the dark. You left my screen, but never left my heart. Never left. Never left.
I cleaned the gallery, deleted the reminders, stopped revisiting places that were built to find us. But memory is smarter than any plan I make. It speaks in through the cracks every time my guard breaks. A coffee shop, a street sign, a song from '09, and suddenly you're sitting there in the corner of my mind. Not speaking, not leaving, just existing somehow, like a ghost that learned exactly how to stay around.
Some memories don't fade,
they just get quieter. Different month, different season, same old egg, different reason. Thought I buried everything, thought I finally cut the string. But every archive has a key, and somehow you still find me through old playlists, old mistakes, old versions of the heart that breaks. Now I'm learning what it's like to carry history without a fight. Cause maybe healing isn't winning, maybe healing is accepting that some people never leave, even when the story's ending.
archived but not gone, still living underneath every quiet moment, still reaching out to me. Archived but not gone, like a shadow in the dark. You left my screen, but never left my heart.
Why didn't you delete it? Delete what?
Us.
Because part of me still wanted proof that we were real.
Archived but not gone,
Some memories never leave,
they become part of who you are.
part of what you believe.
Archived but not gone,
And maybe that's alright,
because loving you once still feels like a beautiful life.
you never open the folder again.
No,
I didn't have to.
I already knew what was inside.
The message said read. Your silence said
Everything else, sometimes no reply.
is the reply. I stared at those 2 blue checks like they were gonna change. Like maybe if I waited long enough, you'd explain why forever became a paragraph, why love became a screen, why the person who knew me best now talks through silence instead of me. I wasn't asking for forever, wasn't asking you to stay. Just thought after everything you'd have something left to say. But maybe that's the hardest truth nobody prepares you for. Sometimes closure never knocks, it just leaves the door.
You saw my words, you let them fall. Blue tick heartbreak, 2 little marks in blue, telling me you saw it, but didn't want to. Blue tick heartbreak, a modern kind of pain, watching hope disappear without hearing your name. Blue tick heartbreak still burns tonight, because you read goodbye and chose not to write.
Not to write
Not to write.
goodbye. Yeah, everybody says don't text them when you're trying to move on, but nobody talks about when the damage is already done. Cause I wasn't looking for answers, I wasn't begging you to stay. I just wanted one last sentence before you walked away. Something honest, something real, something I could actually feel, instead of staring at a screen trying to guess what silence means. Maybe you thought no response would hurt a little less, but silence has a way of saying things directly.
No words still hurt.
Two blue checks, no reply. 2 blue checks, no reply. One more reason asking why. One more night, one more lie, telling myself I'm alright. Maybe you busy, maybe you're not. Maybe you forgot, maybe you thought that leaving quietly was kind. But silence echoes in the mind now. Every notification sound feels like something breaking down. Cause hope has a funny way of surviving longer than it should.
Blue tick heartbreak, two little marks in blue, telling me you saw it but didn't want to. Blue tick heartbreak, a modern kind of pain, watching hope disappear without hearing your name. Blue tick heartbreak still burns tonight because you read goodbye and chose not to write.
What did the message say?
Nothing special,
Then why did it hurt?
because it was the last thing.
I ever sent you.
Blue tick heartbreak, blue tick heartbreak, blue tick heartbreak.
A wound without a fight,
No slam door,
no final call.
just fading out its sad. Blue tick heartbreak.
Maybe now I understand.
Some people live your life without leaving a reason in your hands.
For a second,
I thought it was you.
for a second.
I thought it was you. This message was deleted. I wish the memory was too.
I can erase a conversation with one touch of a screen. Make it look like nothing happened, like you never happened to me. Delete the photos, delete the thread, delete every word we said. But nobody tells you what to do
When the memories stay instead.
I try cleaning out my phone, like cleaning out my heart, but some things don't disappear just because they're torn apart. And every empty space you left somehow still says your name. Funny how forgetting never works the way we think.
You can delete the message, not the meaning. Delete for everyone, that's what I wish love could do. Remove every midnight that still leads me back to you. Delete for everyone, every promise, every scar, every version of my heart that still remembers who you are. Who you are.
Still remembers. I deleted our last argument, the screenshots too. Deleted all the evidence that I once belonged to you. But memory doesn't care about storage space. It keeps backups in impossible places, like certain songs, certain streets, certain dreams, certain weeks. And every time I think I'm free, something small pulls you back to me. Not because I want it, not because I choose. Some losses become habits you never fully lose.
Some things stay.
Even after goodbye, clear the cache, clear the files. Still carrying this for miles. New contacts, new names. Still somehow, it feels the same. Different days, different nights. Still replaying old highlights. Trying to understand the cost of every version that got lost. Yeah, maybe moving on ain't deleting. Maybe moving on is believing that the things we couldn't save still mattered anyway. Every memory I erase
Leaves another in its place, and every road away from you
still starts with what we went through.
Delete for everyone, that's what I wish love could do. Remove every midnight that still leads me back to you. Delete for everyone, every promise, every scar, every version of my heart that still remembers who you are. If you could erase us, would you?
No,
Why?
because even the pain means it was real.
Delete for everyone.
Maybe that's not what I need.
Maybe healing isn't losing.
Every memory we keep.
Delete for everyone.
No, let the pictures fade.
But keep the lessons and the person that they made. This message was deleted.
Good. the memory wasn't.
I deleted every picture of you.
So why do I still see you everywhere?
Because memories don't live in photos. They live in people.
Yeah, clean my gallery last summer, thousands of memories gone. Thought it would feel like freedom, thought it would help me move on. Watch the progress bar finish, watch the screen go blank. But somehow every empty photo still carry what it drank. Now every street has your shadow, every song has your name. Every place we ever touched still feels exactly the same. Turns out deleting evidence isn't the same as letting go. I removed you from my camera roll, not from what I know.
You disappeared from the picture, not from the frame. You're a ghost in my camera roll, a face that isn't there, a memory without a photo, still floating through the air. You're a ghost in my camera roll, living underneath my skin. I deleted every picture, but you're still in them.
Funny thing about memory, it doesn't need proof, doesn't need screenshots, doesn't need truth. Just one smell, one season, one random afternoon, and suddenly you're standing there inside the room. I see you in reflections, in windows when it rains, in empty passenger seats on late night trains. Not because you're coming back, not because you're close, just because some people become part of the way you think, the way
you hope,
the way
you hurt. Some photos fade,
some feelings don't. Yeah. New phone, new number, new life, new summer, different city, different view. Still finding pieces that buy you. Every album, every file, every mile after a mile. Thought I finally reached the end, the memory starts again. Maybe moving on ain't losing, maybe moving on is choosing to stop fighting every ghost and let the past become a post in a story. I survived, not a place where I still hide.
You're a ghost in my camera roll, a face that isn't there, a memory without a photo, still floating through the air. You're a ghost in my camera roll, living underneath my skin. I deleted every picture, but you're still in them. Do you remember my smile?
Not exactly.
Then what do you remember?
The way I felt when I saw it.
You're a ghost in my camera roll,
The story that remains,
even when the photographs forget our names.
you're a ghost,
In my camera roll,
not something I can erase.
because some people stop being pictures and become a place.
One last photo. We already took it.
I watched your status change, and somehow that hurt more than goodbye.
Yeah. 2:17 in the morning, phone lighting up the room. I wasn't looking for answers, just something to get me through. Then I saw that little green dot next to your name again. Funny how a tiny circle can reopen old wounds. I told myself, don't check, don't stare, don't fall back there. But healing gets complicated when you're one tap from everywhere.
You were online, I was awake, both of us ghosts making mistakes. You didn't say a word, you didn't have to. The silence knew exactly what to do. Last at 2:17 a.m. and suddenly I'm missing you again. One little sign, one little light turned a peaceful night into another goodbye. Last seen at 2:17 a.m. I thought I was over it by then, but some hearts break twice when they realize you're still alive without them. Without them.
Still breathing. Everybody talks about closure like it's something you can find, like there's a place you visit and leave the hurt behind. Nobody talks about the moments that catch you unaware, like seeing your name online and suddenly you're there. Not beside me, not in reach, just close enough to ruin sleep. I wonder if you saw me too, or if I'm just another memory buried underneath your screen.
Some people leave,
but never log out. Scrolling past old conversations, fighting old imaginations, trying not to build a story out of digital observations. Maybe you're talking to somebody new, maybe you're laughing like we used to do. Maybe you're fine, maybe it's true, maybe the problem was never you. Maybe the healing is incomplete, maybe your shadow still follows me.
maybe one day I won't care, but tonight you're everywhere. Last seen at 2:17 a.m. and suddenly I'm missing you again. One little sign, one little light turned a peaceful night into another goodbye. Last seen at 2:17 a.m. I thought I was over it by then, but some hearts break twice when they realize you're still alive without them. Did you know?
Know what?
I almost called.
Yeah, me too.
Last seen at 2:17 a.m. The night I learned the hardest thing: love doesn't always disappear.
Just because time passed,
Maybe that's okay.
maybe healing isn't forgetting.
Maybe it's learning how to breathe.
When memories come back,
Last seen at 2:17 a.m. and somehow that was enough to miss you again,
online.
but not mine. For this day, I wish my phone didn't remember you.
I wasn't thinking about you, not today, not this morning, not this week. I was busy being okay. Then my phone lit up like it had something to prove. A picture from years ago and suddenly there was you, smiling at the camera like the future wasn't fragile, like forever wasn't temporary, like we had more than a while. Funny how one notification can undo an afternoon and fill a quiet room with ghosts that left too soon.
Some memories wait patiently for the right day to return. Memories from this day, falling like the rain. A moment I forgot I had, coming back again. Memories from this day, a photograph in time, reminding me that once upon a life you were mine. Once upon a life, you were
Yeah, the strange thing is it didn't break me, not the way it used to. No sleepless nights, no desperate calls, no wishing I'd run to you. Just a quiet ache like hearing an old song that knows every version of where you've been and where you've gone. I looked at the picture and for the first time I didn't ask why, I didn't ask what happened, I just smiled. Because for a second I remember something beautiful without needing it back.
maybe healing looks like this.
Different year, different face, different life, different place. Still amazed at how a heart can survive with tears apart. Used to fear remembering, used to run from everything. Now I see the truth instead, not every memory is a threat. Some are lessons, some are light, some still visit late at night. Not to hurt you, not to stay, just to remind you of the way you loved, you lived, you gave your all. Even if forever wasn't long. comes.
Do you?
Do you want me back? No, I just missed that chapter.
Memories from this day, a gift I didn't expect. Not a wound, not a regret, just a moment I still respect. Memories from this day, a story time preserved. And maybe losing you wasn't the end of love, just the end of us.
View memory.
Maybe later. This is the first day I didn't search your name, and maybe that's how healing starts.
Yeah, no checking old profiles, no scrolling through the past, no wondering who's beside you, no trying to make moments last. Just coffee in the morning, sunlight through the blinds, and for the first time in forever, little peace inside is strange. I spent so long believing moving on was losing you, but maybe moving on was finally finding me too. Cause every road I took after we fell apart led me back to pieces of my own heart.
Some goodbyes aren't endings, they're openings. Offline forever, not erased, not gone. Just finally letting go of holding on. Offline forever, chapter closed with grace. A love I'll always carry without needing a chase. Oh, letting go.
At last, I still remember your birthday, still remember your laugh, still remember little details from another life I had. But memory is in prison, not anymore. It's just a room I visit without locking the door. And every lesson, every scar, every dream we couldn't be helped build a person standing here in front of me. I used to hate the end and now I understand. Not every forever was supposed to last.
Some people stay by changing you.
Every screenshot, every call, every rise, every fall, every midnight, every tear, every reason I got here, every archive, every file, every extra mile, every moment I replayed, every memory I saved. Now they don't control me, don't define me, don't rewind me. They remind me that I love with all I had, even if it didn't last. And there's something I'll never regret.
Offline forever, not erased, not gone. Just finally letting go of holding on. Offline forever, chapter closed with grace. A love I'll always carry without needing a chase. Do you still love me?
In a different way now.
What does that mean?
It means I want the best for you,
Even if I'm not in it. Offline forever, the signal fades away, but every moment that we had still helped me find my way.
offline forever, no anger, no blame, just gratitude for the person
Who changed my life without staying. Offline forever. And for the first time, that doesn't make me sad. No recent searches.
You okay?
Yeah, I think I finally am. I kept the screenshot
Not because I miss you,
because I needed proof.
that forever actually ended. It's still there, buried in my favorites. One conversation, one moment frozen, one goodbye that changed everything. A handful of words and a lifetime ending. Funny how forever can fit on a screen. Funny how a future can disappear between a typing bubble and a send button. A few short sentences and suddenly you're someone I used to know.
Some endings happen quietly, but they echo forever. Screenshot of a goodbye, a photograph of the fall, the moment we stopped being us, captured through it all. Screenshot of a goodbye, still living in my phone, proof that I once had someone who felt like home. Felt like home.
Now gone. I don't open it much anymore, maybe once a year. Usually when nostalgia starts sounding sincere. And every time I read it, the words stay the same, but somehow every version of me feels them differently. At first it was anger, then sadness, then regret, then acceptance. Now it's something softer, something hard to explain, like visiting an old neighborhood knowing nothing remains.
Time changes the wound.
Not the memory. Read it once, read it twice, read it through 100 nights, searching every line for clues like there was something I could use to rewrite history somehow, to change the ending from right now. But every word stays where it fell, every goodbye keeps ringing bells. Now I finally understand, the screenshot wasn't for the pain, it wasn't for the tears I cried. It was proof we were alive, proof we happened, proof we tried, proof love existed for a while before
It became another file. Screenshot of a goodbye, a photograph of the fall, the moment we stopped being us, captured through it all. Screenshot of a goodbye, still living in my phone, proof that I once had someone who felt like home.
What's the last thing I said?
You really want to know?
Yeah, you said, I think it's time.
And what did you say?
Nothing. For 5 minutes, I just stared at the screen.
Screenshot of a goodbye, a moment I can't erase. Not because I'm trapped there, but because it shaped me. Screenshot of a goodbye,
The final page of us, a tiny digital graveyard.
built from love and trust.
And maybe one day,
The file will disappear.
but I'll still remember.
How it felt to lose you here.
Attachment not found.
Funny.
I still remember it perfectly.
Hey, if you're listening to this, you're probably missing me.
Damn. Yeah. Damn, I found it by accident, buried deep in my phone. 37 voice notes, most of them unknown. Old work stuff, random conversations, half-finished ideas, forgotten situations. And I pressed play, and there you were. For the first time in years, I heard every word. Not a memory, not imagination, not a dream, just your actual voice coming back to me.
And suddenly, the room got smaller, the night got longer, the silence got louder. Some ghosts don't need a body, they only need a sound. Took me back again to a version of myself I thought had reached the end. One little recording, one familiar tone, and suddenly this empty room didn't feel alone.
special. That's the crazy part. No goodbye speech, no masterpiece of art. You were talking about your day, laughing halfway through, asking what I wanted for dinner like people normally do. But that's what broke me, not the words themselves, the way they carry pieces of a life we never kept. The version of us still breathing somewhere inside a 30-second recording nobody else will care about.
Smallest things survive the longest.
30 seconds, 30 years. Same old memories, different tears. One no file, one no name, and somehow nothing feels the same. Thought I moved on, thought I'd grown, built a life of my own, but healing has a funny way of showing what still remains. Not because I want you back, not because I'm falling apart, but because your voice still lives in the corner of my heart.
Took me back again to a version of myself I thought had reached the end. One little recording, one familiar tone, and suddenly this empty room didn't feel alone. Voice note 37 still echoes in my head. Some words never leave you, even they're said. Why didn't you delete it?
I forgot it existed.
Then why keep listening?
Because for 30 seconds
You were here again. Time capsule of us, a tiny piece of yesterday, protected from the dust. And even when the battery dies and every file is gone, I'll still remember how you sounded when you called me home. Voice not 37 still echoes in my soul. Some people leave your life, but never leave your voice.
good night.
Talk to you tomorrow.
You never did.
You never did.